Hello guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to be putting up another list. This is a requested video by my brother Brett Stocks, all the way from USA. He is one of my good friends in the fragrance community, and he asked me this morning, Joy, do not rush, you can take your time. Can you put up top 10 Hall of Fame fragrances? And it might seem like fun and all that, but it's kind of like dangerous games, so when you put up a list, you are under pressure all the time because people will be asking you, where are these fragrances? How did you miss that fragrance? The simple thing is, as simply as I can put it, when you choose 10, you cannot put 100 in the 10, right? So you have to really prioritize at this current moment. What's your mood say? What's your preference say? What's your heart say? What's your heart saying? So we'll put up top 20 Hall of Fame fragrances. First 10 are gonna be the fragrances must be in the list because they stood the test of time. But the last 10, I picked up my personal favorite without any ranking. Okay, so I divided into two. I'll do it in the same video. My scent of the morning is right now Godolphin by PDM. It's a niche perfume. This list I'm gonna put up, it's gonna be all designer fragrances. Yes, all designer fragrances and very iconic top sellers. You guys will see them and recognize them in like this, but the last 10 are sentimental to me. So you'll see a lot of fragrances are not in the list. Fragrances like at the back, CK1, Dunhill Desire Red, CK Eternity, or Cool Water by Davidoff. These are all great fragrances, but I do not reach for them as much as these 20. So Brett Stocks, here you go. Hope you like the choices, and you guys can try this list and see how difficult and how challenging this can become. Okay, we'll start from number 1, Acqua di Gio. I just put a tribute video recently, one of the top selling fragrances, marine fresh aquatic fragrance and touch of florals somewhere there, mineral like almost, very nice fragrance. This is one of the Hall of Fame I'll definitely put in the list. Number 1, Acqua di Gio. Number 2, Versace Puro. Definitely one of my most heavily used fragrances for the last 3-4 years, 5 years. This fragrance is a classic. You guys know those who used it. Beautiful juice color, airy, ozonic, fresh, and a citrus based perfume. Got neroli. Amazing creation. Okay, Versace Puro, number 2. Number 3, okay, you see this list, do not hate me. I know you hating me. Terre d'Hermes, the EDT, Earthy, Orangey, Vetiver. Okay, beautifully crafted fragrance, masterpiece by Jean-Claude Elena. And the fragrance basically is fragrance to understand and study. Okay, study and understand, sort of. It takes time to understand, but once you get it, you love this fragrance. Okay, Terre d'Hermes, very potent too. Number 4, Paco Rabanne 1 million. Definitely has to be in this list because this is one fragrance I always love using. I used it a lot. I went through a couple of bottles. This is my 3rd bottle, I think. Just that beautiful sweetness, bubblegummy sweetness. It's an iconic fragrance. Okay, so 1 million by Paco Rabanne makes the list. Next one, I do not have the original, but I love this over the original because this is more potent version of it. This is Hugo Boss Bottled Intense EDP. Makes the list. Warm apple pie, cinnamon, sweet, kind of warm, kind of like a spicy, mild spicy sort of fragrance. One of the most common DNA everywhere you smell still. Okay, top seller by Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss Bottle Intense EDP. Next one you see, you will hate me. YSL Kuros. Nowadays the fragrance is all-time favorite of mine, but at this current moment I'm not using it that much, but I would love to keep it in the list. So it's a banger. It's my king, obviously, but since it's hot and humid, I haven't worn it in the last couple of months or 3-4 months. So still makes the list. Definitely I would keep it in the Hall of Fame. YSL Kuros. Next one, Jean Paul Gaultier La Malle. Everybody who used this fragrance, this is pure gold. I have the Christmas edition, but I'm showing you the older bottle that I have, BPI version. This is just, you guys know, kind of like you can say Fougere. You can go also like almost barbershop. Beautiful lavender, vanilla, mint, tonka, that kind of a fresh, clean vibe. Also very playful. Once a clubbing king, So definitely has to be in this list. La Malle has to make this list. Next one, Armani Code. Kind of like a second generation I used to have back in the days. My dad used to have the Armani Black Code, but this one makes the list because this is still difficult to find, but Code, it's, if you do not know, it won the Fifi Award for consecutive 2 to 3 years for the most popular perfume in men's category or something. Very nice, very nice fragrance. You need to try this line. It's a bit mature, but this is like 1 million back in the time. This is a dating king back in the time. Signature scent worthy, definitely. Armani coat or Armani black coat. Next one, Dolce & Gabbana the One EDT. I could show you the EDP, but I think this is after going through so many rounds here and there, this is the fragrance I reach for the most versatile. It has that all that brightness of a like the grapefruit, ginger, and then the amber. It's very bright. So sunny days, the hot days, it really performs like a beast on my skin. I really love this. This is Dolce & Gabbana the One EDT. Makes the list. Last but not least, another 10 out of 10 fragrance any day. This fragrance, I would say Thierry Mugler Angelman Amin Metal Flask. I'm showing you. This fragrance did not make the list because it's not that versatile. I cannot wear it any time of the year. I can only wear it when it's cold and it's winter time. But this one, it's iconic. Sold a lot of bottles. Very popular. Thierry Mugler Amin. So that's my first step. Now you realize how difficult this task was. But I followed my heart, okay? Anybody who put up a list, it's going to differ from each other for sure. My top 10 can go to garbage in your list any day, hands down, and I would have full respect to you. But I have to put not what I'm forced to put. I'm gonna put top 10 as what I wore, what I believe in, what I love, and I treasure. If you do not see fragrance like Daniel Icon, don't ask me why I didn't make the list. It just didn't today, okay? But any other day it would, right? So I start with this one. Let me see if I got the order right. Yeah, I'm happy about it. Not bad. Okay, let me do one quick reshuffle. Okay. Yeah, I think we are good now. Okay, so number 10. This is a fragrance. If you like soapy scents, the most posh soapy scent I have ever used. There are other Prada fragrances. I definitely love Prada L'Homme. I really love. I love Prada Infusion Dome. They have some other lines like Luna Rosa line. But trust me, one thing about this fragrance, I think it was my very first Prada. So the juice color bottle, everything just it just works. I love, it's a little bit spicy. It got that fresh. I'm gonna speak a little bit more on these fragrances, why they made the list. Perhaps I haven't worn this that much frequently, but that when I looked at the bottle, immediately it like, okay, put me in the top 10. That kind of a fragrance. So Prada Amber, if you never tried it, do try it. Very long lasting masculine scent, and prices are very, very, very good on these. Cheaper than Prada L'Homme. So number 10, Prada Amber Puro. Hold on. Do you know why I took the break? Because even after sorting out everything, it's becoming a bit difficult so I had to really reshuffle once again just to be 100% satisfied. Yeah, it's kind of like a OCD thing. So I really had to make sure that I put the order in my satisfactory order. Okay, so order in satisfactory lineup. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, number 9. Bentley for Men Intense. Sandalwood, booze, leather, spices like woody. This fragrance is money in the bank. It made my so many lists. It's a favorite fragrance of mine. If I have to put a Hall of Famer, I'm gonna go with this any day. Power, masculinity, and a statement of a fragrance. For car company, unbelievable niche quality. Check it out, Bentley for Men Intense. Alright? Number 8. This fragrance you'll be like, oh, no, Joe, I know. This one, how? This is how. This is what you love. This is what you use. Secret Reveal for him, Calvin Klein. Their best fragrances till date, in my humble opinion. They have other fragrances, great fragrances. They have the Obsession line, Eternity line, Secret One line, great lines, but nothing gave me the feeling of Secret Reveal. This is my second bottle. I heard it's discontinued, but I would love to have this for the rest of my life, so I'm gonna get a backup bottle. Inexpensive still. That's what the best thing about it. 100 ml. It is as good as Ultra Male, Eros, any of these clubbing bangers. This can stay up there with those. All right, for performance, smell, and compliments. Secret Reveal number 8. Number 7, Dior's Fahrenheit. Yes, this baby has to be in the list. I haven't worn this in the last couple of years a lot, but it remains as that most iconic fragrance of all time. You see this bottle, you feel that petroleum gasoline, that violets, get some leather. There's a lot of complexity about this perfume. It's a gutsy perfume. That's what I love it for the most. Okay, Dior Fahrenheit is number 7. Number 6, Platinum Egoiste by Chanel. I don't see is there any other Chanel here. I lost track, perhaps not, but this is the only Chanel I picked from my collection. I have more or less reviewed all the Chanels in designer side, but Bleu de Chanel is awesome. That can easily be in a Hall of Fame. Chanel Allure line, you can put Entheas, you know. They have also like Pour Monsieur, Egoiste, but this is the one fragrance, it's the most versatile. This is Mr. Versatile. It's a masculine, mature man's fragrance, 25 and up. This kind of crowd would appreciate it. And just, if it's in top 10, you understand, there are definitely some qualities to it. Very long lasting, refreshing, metallic-y, green, herbal, fresh fragrance. Chanel Platinum Egoiste, masterpiece. Top 5, Acqua di Essenza. It is a kind of a surprising thing when you see two Acqua di Gios make this list. Both of them here. I did not leave out one, but I prefer this over this because of the performance, but both I love. So yes, Acqua di Gio line is a very serious line. Essenza is the best from this line. Any day, hands down, until today, they couldn't make a flanker quite as good as this one. It's, I would say, backup bottle worthy. Acqua di Gio Essenza. Number 4. This is a fragrance perhaps I joined the party very, very late, but I definitely think this is one of my signature scents. So good, just so good. Opium Purum by YSL. YSL makes some awesome fragrance. I think they make 3 of them in this list. I think Kuros, this one, and I believe what else did make? YSL. Yep, I'm not. Oh yeah, there's one more in the line. So this one has an EDP, which people say are more denser, longer lasting, but the smell, you know, star anise, vanilla, and what else is there? There's one more, blackcurrant, I think, or juniper berries. I think blackcurrant, yes. Very mouth-watering, sweet perfume. Got this, to my nose, medicinal properties, but so good. I have gone through this juice like I spray heavy, 6, 7, and I just love wearing this. Perhaps not the longest lasting, but I get 4, 5 hours. I'm good with that. Okay. Opium Purum by YSL, number 4. Number 3, number 2, number 1, very quickly. Dior Intense, number 3. Number 2, YSL La Nuit De L'homme. Number 1, LIDGE Guerlain. I'm sorry I've done that because I've been putting them up so frequently. Everybody knows about these already. So this is the Dark Ridges bottle and my most prized discontinued fragrance, hard to find fragrance. Just love it. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Number 1, any day. So that's my top 20 Hall of Fame. What are some of your Hall of Famer fragrances? You can put up a list, you can put in the group. I think I would love to see everybody's choices. That would create nice sort of colors, you know. So let's see your list. This is just my list for today. It can change anytime, as you guys know. Have a very nice day. Thanks Bread Stocks once again for this beautiful idea, and other guys, I took down notes. I'll do them from time to time. Have a very nice day. Stay safe. Bye bye.